Rise and shine, rise and shine. Teacher time. Shout out to all my coffee sippers out there. Hot. Nice and hot. Yeah. Let that shit cool down. Boom. All right, y'all. Give thanks. You know, gotta wake up, get the workout out the way, and then get fresh. Shout out to all y'all who take the time to get fresh and clean. Shout out to all y'all who put in the effort and take pride in self. You know? Because nobody gonna get you right better than you. So, today, talk about all you fathers and you mothers who have to raise your sons on your own. Gotta teach your sons, man. Teach your sons and your daughters how to take pride in themselves and how to maintain themselves. Because it got to start when they're young. You know, got to start when they're young. My mom taught me when I was in county jail. She told me you always got to keep yourself up to par. Always keep yourself looking good as best as you can. Because when you look in the mirror and you look good, you're going to feel good. If you look in the mirror, you don't like how you look, you're going to feel down. It's best to it takes time. It takes time to get yourself looking nice. And when you're with somebody, now if you're by yourself, it don't matter. But when you're with somebody, you should come from the heart. You should want to look good for your partner. And a lot of men weren't taught how to do certain things, you know? My grandma taught me how to iron my pants at a young age. Before, she used to do it for me all the time. And then she would be like, Lucas, I'm not going to be around forever. You need to learn how to do this on your own. Because when I'm not here, who's going to do it for you? I'm like, okay, Grandma. So, she would sit me down and she would iron my uncle's clothes. And I would watch her. She would teach me. She would iron my clothes. She would teach me. We got to teach our kids how to take pride in themselves. Especially you fathers who have a chance to be there in your kid's life, in your son's life. All you fathers who have or who are blessed to be there for their kids while they're growing up. Fathers, if you have your dad in your life, you're blessed. There's a lot of kids growing up without their dads. A lot of sons growing up without their dads. There's certain things that only a dad could teach their son. But there's things that the mom can and that she should. Gotta teach your sons, y'all. All you dads and you moms who are raising your sons. You gotta teach them. Teach them how to iron their clothes, iron their pants. Why? Because when your son grow old, get of age, he starts looking for somebody, you should be able to find one Look good. Gotta look good. Teach them how to look good. Just a little closer. Get this shit out. Stupid. Get this shit a little closer. That's how you do it, y'all. Gotta teach your sons. All you dads out there. Teach your sons how to iron their clothes. Teach your sons how to make a girl smile. Teach your sons how to treat a woman. See, a lot of men, they don't know how to treat a woman because they never taught. They don't know how to iron their pants, iron their clothes. They were never taught. Same with women. Some women, they were never taught how to iron their clothes or put makeup on or do their hair. When you're a parent, that's what you're supposed to teach your kids, how to maintain themselves, how to get themselves right. A lot of men, they don't know how to love. They were never taught. They were never taught, y'all. You gotta teach your kids, all you fathers out there, teach your sons how to get fresh. A lot of men, they just throw on anything. It takes time. And then all the men that don't take the time, they want to walk around talking shit about those who take the time to get ready. God, this shit is coming off all crazy. Shit is coming off all crazy. Shout out to all you fathers out there and you mothers. See, my mom didn't teach me this. My dad didn't teach me this. My dad wasn't there. My dad wasn't there to teach me. Always in and out of prison. That don't mean he didn't love me. We all make mistakes, man. Sometimes the fathers will stay away from the mothers because it'll cause a lot of trouble. But that don't mean they don't love you. Just because my mom don't like you, Mom, just because my dad don't like you, Mom, doesn't mean he don't love me. Whatever you and my dad got going on ain't got nothing to do with me, Mom. Just because my dad don't like you don't mean he don't love me. There's a lot of fathers that'll avoid the woman because that woman will probably send them to prison or send them back. And a lot of fathers, they know that, so they avoid the woman. That don't mean that dad don't love you. My dad wasn't there. My grandma taught me how to iron my clothes. It's important to teach your kids how to do certain things. And a lot of you mothers who are raising your sons by yourself, a lot of you dads, gotta teach your kid, teach your son, man. Teach your son how to treat a woman. Because when they grow up, it's gonna come in handy. It's gonna come in handy, man. You know? So, for you fathers out there, and you mothers who are raising sons by themselves, teach them not only to iron their clothes, iron their pants, and get fresh, but a lot of people might not agree with this, what I'm about to say, but it's true. See, I'm here to tell the people the truth that people refuse to accept. But it's something that has to be done. Someone got to do it, y'all. Someone got to teach their sons how to look good for the woman. Go out their way. It takes time. It takes pride and effort. But a lot of men, they don't iron their clothes. They all raggedy. Because no one taught them. No one taught the man how to iron. Today is Dia de los Muertos. It's the Day of the Dead. You're supposed to honor your family. You honor your mother and your father. So what happens when they pass away? You're just supposed to forget about them and stop honoring them? No. Gotta honor your father and your mother even when they pass. So happy Dia de los Muertos to all y'all who still honor your mother and father even though they're long gone. And all your relatives, they're not gone. They're right here. You just can't see them. They let their presence be known though. They let their presence be known. You're supposed to honor your family on earth and when they leave earth. Honor your father and mother. Your ancestors. Don't ever forget about them. They don't forget about you. They're watching over you. So, what I'm about to say might offend a lot of people, upset. They might go against it. But a lot of you fathers and the mothers who are raising sons on their own, you got to teach your sons how to fight. Put them in karate, put them in boxing, put them in something that teaches them how to fight and defend themselves. Why? I'll tell you why. Because when they grow old, when they get in of age, it's going to come in handy. When they get with a woman, it's going to come in handy. Because a man's supposed to defend. A man is supposed to defend the woman he's with. So how is your son going to defend a woman when because they're little? You got to start them when they're young. Put them in boxing, put them in karate, put them in something that's going to teach them not just to defend themselves, but when they get with a woman, when they're of age, they know how to defend that woman. You got a lot of men right now who are with women and ain't going to do no fighting for them. Someone going to disrespect your girl and you don't know how to fight, you got a problem. You got a problem, man. Men have to defend the person they're with, defend their kids. How is a man going to defend his kids and his woman if he was never taught how to fight? He was never taught how to defend. I look around the world, I see all these people and people disrespect their girl in front of them, and they say, man, it's crazy. It's crazy that what these men allow to happen to their girl. Don't do no fighting for their girl. Girl more down than them. You gotta teach your kids, teach your son, man, how to respect the woman and how to defend the woman. And if you don't, man, when they get old, when they get of age and they get a girl, they get with a girl, the parents never put them in nothing or never taught them. One way or another, they need to learn how to defend a woman, man. I got a daughter. I got beautiful sisters, beautiful nieces, cousins. You got these men out there treating them like shit. Don't stand up for them. Got a lot of women right now that are with men. And these men don't take them out nowhere. Not because they don't got the money to do it. Not because they don't like going out. But simply because they scared. These men is scared to take y'all women anywhere. Because they're scared. They don't know how to fight. No one taught them. No one taught them how to defend a woman. I didn't have my dad growing up. My grandma taught me how to iron my pants. Gotta teach your sons. Teach your sons how to be a man. See, a lot of men, they think all they gotta do is provide. Nah, man. Providing, a woman could provide for herself. You got a lot of men going around. They provide everything for their woman, and they think, a lot of men think because they provide this and they provide that and that and that, that gives them the right to cheat. There's a lot of men in this world. They think they provide everything for the woman. And that in their mind, they really think because I provide all this, they think they could go out and hang with their homeboy. They got the right to cheat. There's a lot of women that do that. A lot of women, they think that they all because they provide this, that gives them the right to cheat. You know what these people be thinking? They be thinking that shit, y'all. And it's high in men. That shit is very high in men. There's a lot of men out there that think because they provide all this shit for their woman, that gives them the right to cheat. Nah, man, it does not. Gotta teach your sons, man, how to defend themselves. So when they get an age, they're gonna have to defend their woman. Times come where you're gonna have to defend your woman, y'all. A lot of these women getting with men who will literally let people disrespect the shit out of them. Those are not men. We're in a fucked up world. We're in a fucked up world. Just think how it was back in the day when it was all savages. When there were savage men walking around the earth. You think a woman in ancient times could be with a weenie? Nah, man. We're in a savage-ass world. But a lot of these men, they don't know how to fight. They don't know how to defend. No one taught them. Parents never put them into nothing, no boxing, no karate, no nothing to teach these sons how to defend not just themselves, but when they get in age, they're going to have to defend a woman. That's why you got a lot of these weenie-ass men running around, letting all these people disrespect a woman, man. All because they scared, they don't know how to fight. It's probably not their fault. No one taught them. No one taught them. Got all these men walking around all crusty. No one taught them how to iron their clothes. Some just don't even want to take the time because they're lazy. That's all it is, laziness. It's laziness, man. It takes time to look good for your woman. God is supposed to look good for the partner, man. And that takes time and effort. When you get with somebody, you have a duty. You have a duty. And it should come from the heart. It should always come from the heart. That's how you know it's genuine. They're doing it because they want to do it. Not because they forced. Gotta take pride in yourself. Take pride in yourself, man. And a lot of you fathers who have a chance to teach your kids things, you need to teach them, man. You need to teach them. And there's a lot of men growing up without their dads. Their dads are not there to teach them, so now the responsibility is left on the mother. So you mothers out there who got sons, teach them how to iron their clothes. Teach them how to look nice, because when they grow up, they're going to thank you. They're going to thank you for teaching me that. And I guarantee you that woman that your son get with, she's going to thank you. She's gonna thank you, man. You gotta teach your sons, fathers, how to treat a woman. My grandpa, he taught me how to treat a woman. He didn't sit me down and literally say this, but through how he treated my grandma. How he treated my grandma is how I learned how to treat a woman. My grandpa, my mom, and my grandma and my grandpa were my parents, man. Long story of why my grandparents had to raise me. My grandparents raised me, and they're gone now. They passed away when I was in prison. They never got to see this good person that I became. They see him now. They see him on the other side. But I wanted to see the smile on their face, and I didn't get to see it. They always said, man, all you gotta do is stop hanging around with them people and stop hanging around that nonsense. You're gonna be a good man. And when I became that good man, they were gone. Never got to see that smile on their face. Never got to see that smile on their face. Congratulations, Luke. Today's Dia de los Muertos, y'all. Happy Dia de los Muertos. Rest in peace, Grandma and Grandpa. Honor thy father and thy mother. If you have a past loved one, someone you love passed away, today's the day. You celebrate them. You honor them. You remember them. Never forget your past loved ones. My grandparents were the best teachers I ever had. They taught me right, but I chose to do wrong. So I tell you, sometimes it's not the teachers. You could have the best teachers in the world. If your students ain't listening, it's not going to make a difference. When you got good kids, those are good students. They listen. What do students do? They listen. I was a bad student. One of the worst students, if you ask me. I didn't listen to nobody. A lot of us humans, that's how we are. We don't sit down and listen until something tragic starts happening to us. Until we lose somebody. Shout out to all y'all fathers who teach your sons how to treat a woman, how to defend themselves, how to iron their clothes. People like that don't mean nothing. That means a lot. That means a lot, man. When your son get an age, it's gonna mean a lot to that woman he gets with. And vice versa with the daughters. You got a lot of mothers, they don't teach their daughters nothing. See, you gotta teach your sons never to hit a woman, but you also gotta teach your daughters never to do that either. Because there's some women, they put their hands on their man. Yo, there's women out there put their hands on their man. Do unto others as you would want done unto you. You think that Jesus wasn't talking about that too? Come on now, man. Yeah, you gotta teach your sons never to put their hands on a woman. But you gotta teach your daughters never to put their hands on a man as well. I know couples. I had homeboys who I seen with my own eyes fight their girl like she was a man. And it don't matter if that woman knows how to fight like a man. You don't do none of that shit. You crazy than a bitch, man. And I'm ashamed because it wasn't none of my business, but I should. I should have got up and knocked that fool on his ass. putting your hands on that woman like that. It don't matter if that woman knew how to fight better than that motherfucker. Man, I tell you, man, got them women out there more gangster than men. Women out there taking hours to get ready for their man. It takes time and effort to keep yourself up to par. It's a duty. It is a duty to look good for your partner. Because trust me, your partner wants you to see you look good. They do. Don't really want to take the time. It takes time, y'all. It's easy just to throw anything on. But it shows, proof is in the pudding. The fruits a tree bears. Someone takes time to get ready. It's good. It's good. It's a good mind. It's not easy being cheesy. You know? It ain't easy looking good. No, it is not. That's why you see so many people out there, they don't look good. They don't want to take the time. But then they want to complain about it. Shit ain't no player shit. Can't get jiggy with that. Supposed to take pride in self. See, a lot of this is for a lot of you beautiful women out there. Give thanks for your beauty. Because God could take it away at any time. All you men out there, you good looking men out there, give thanks for your youth and your looks. Because God could take it at any time. And you don't know what you got until it's gone. That goes for looks too. That goes for your youth, your health. Give thanks, man. There's a lot of women who think their beauty is all because of them. That comes from God. God gave you that beauty. And when God gives you something, you're supposed to take care of it. And if God sees you ain't taking care of it, He'll take it from you. He'll take it from you, and then you're going to be sitting back looking how you used to look. You're going to be looking at yourself like how I used to look. Yeah, because you didn't take care of it. You weren't grateful. You weren't grateful for what God gave you. God gives you something, you're supposed to take care of it. Goes with everything. Maintain yourself. When you maintain yourself, God see you see right here, boom. When I'm doing this on my own, no one around, God watching. God watching me take the time to iron my clothes. God watching me take the time to get ready. Boom. Yeah, you're maintaining yourself. That's one of the laws of God, man. Maintain yourself. Take care of what I gave you, child. Because at any time I could take it. There's a lot of men out there ain't teaching their sons nothing, man. And these women are getting with these men who don't know how to treat a woman, don't know how to defend a woman, don't know how to get ready for a woman. Yeah, the world is full of them men out there. Don't take the time to do nothing good for their woman. Won't even take the time to get ready for their woman. It's a duty. It's a duty you have when you get with somebody. It takes effort. See, in the beginning, when a person, man or woman, when a man or woman, when they meet somebody, they take time to get ready for that person. And then they got kids. Mom, you getting ready? Yeah, I got a date tonight. Sons with their dad. Dad, where you going? I got a date tonight, son. And he getting all ready. They get ready for each other. They get all ready for each other in the beginning. And then they stop. Why was that shit stop? You look around and all these relationships and it just stops. That's when relationships go wrong. Because they stopped doing everything that they were doing in the beginning that made the relationship. How are you going to stop what made the relationship fun, what made the relationship happy and all that? Man and woman, when they get together in the beginning, they get ready for each other, they take hours, then all of a sudden it just stops. Down to the joking around. When you first get with somebody, it's all fun and happy. And then after a couple months or whatever, it starts getting serious. You can't even play around no more. Hey, don't talk to me like that. And all the fun is gone. The life in the relationship starts dying. And every time it's because of the people in the relationship. They allow their relationship to go bitter. They allow their relationship not to be fun anymore. Everything they were doing in the beginning, they don't do it no more. They don't laugh like they used to no more because everything becomes serious and you can't joke with your partner no more. And man, that's what happens, man. Everything that brought them joy, they let go of it. In the beginning, a man, when he meets a girl, he's always getting ready for her, and then after a couple, he don't give a fuck how he looks no more. And vice versa. And it's not supposed to be that way. That's sloth. You're supposed to maintain yourself. Not just for yourself, but for your partner. All you fathers out there, teach your son. Mothers have to raise the kids on their own. Teach your sons how to get fresh. Teach your sons how to iron, how to talk to their woman, treat their woman. Teach your sons how to defend themselves. Because it's not just for self. When your son get in a relationship later on down the line, he's going to need to know how to defend. Because he's going to have a woman, and trust me, he's going to need a defender in this savage world. Don't just teach your son that all he has to do is provide. You in a world where women provide for their motherfucking self. Because they get it in their mind. Their son, that's all the fathers are teaching their sons, they get it in their mind that that's all they have to do is provide for a woman. And then they get in their mind, well, I provide, that gives them the right to cheat. No, it does not. Teach your kids how to take pride in themselves. You're the greatest teacher to your children. Now, if their children don't want to listen, that's on them. At least you could tell God, and God, you gotta be able to say, God, I tried. I tried. And everything in life, whether it comes to a relationship, whether it comes to your kids, whether it comes to your education, whether it comes to whatever, defending. Because you're not going to teach your son how to whoop everybody. Win, lose, or draw, though, son. Win, lose, or draw, you stand up for your woman. And you got these little, they want a baby, they man. Nah, man, We're in a savage world. And your son is going to be somebody's man one day. And they're going to need to defend. They're going to need to know how to look good. They're going to need to know how to treat a woman. They're going to need to know how to reject a woman. Got these sons walking around, don't know what to do. And these women, my daughter might get with one of them motherfuckers, my cousins, my sister. I get with one of these fools, don't even know how to iron his clothes, don't even know how to get himself right, don't even know how to talk to a lady, none of that, man. Don't even know how to defend my daughter. You think I want my daughter with someone who is gonna let someone talk down on her and not stand up for her? Because he's scared, because he don't know how to fight, no one taught him? Nah, man. Think I want my daughter with someone who thinks all I have to do is provide for this girl and I go and cheat on her because I provide, give her everything. There's men out there thinking that shit, man. Think I want my daughter with someone like that? No. If I had a son, you think I want my son with a girl ain't gonna take time to look good for my son? Ain't gonna uplift my son, tell him good words? Think I want my son with a girl that thinks she could provide this, provide that, and she gonna go fuck around? Nah, man. Gotta teach your kids, man. Teach your kids. Because it comes down to you. And a lot of the times, I can't blame my grandparents. My grandparents taught me everything. My grandma taught me how to iron. My grandma said, Luke, I ain't gonna be here. And then when I'm not here, how are you gonna do it? Who's gonna do it for you? Grandpa used to tell me, man, this is what he used to tell me. When it came to arguing, he said, Luke, you don't argue with no woman. He said, when a girl starts arguing with you, you know what you do, Luke? You walk away to the other room. You leave. Go. He says, and you're gonna see that gonna piss them more off. They're gonna get even more pissed. You're not gonna say one word, you just walk off. They get to arguing with you, you just walk off. When I said, man, that shit work, Grandpa. Man, it pissed them the fuck off. Because they ain't got time to argue. You shouldn't have to argue. You want to talk all this, yell all this? When you can talk with your inside voice, then we'll talk. All this yelling at me and all this shit, walk off to the next room. They gonna follow you. They gonna yell. Walk off to the next room. They gonna come, they gonna yell. You walk off to the next room. And after a while, then yes, you gotta leave. You gotta burn off. You gotta burn off. Because that's the only way to eliminate the argument. And that shit works, y'all. That shit will piss your woman off through the roof. Because she wants you to argue with her. Don't walk off. And with women, you do the same thing. You got this man, he want to argue. Walk off on his bitch ass. Go to the next room. He gonna come. What you walk away from? You gotta walk off from him to the next room. When they come at it, that's when you statement. When you could talk with your inside voice, will talk. But all that yelling, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. I'm right here. I can hear you well. They get to all that, then you leave. But be careful. It's the last thing. That's the last resort. The last thing. One of the things people need to know. It's the last thing a man or woman should do is leave the house when they're angry. You do not want to make your man leave the house when he's angry. You do not want to make your woman leave the house when she's angry. Last thing you want to do. Because when humans are angry, they act on impulse. Men and women. Men and women both act off impulse when they are angry. And that's why you try to avoid the arguments. Try to avoid it. Walks off, let them walk off. They walk, let her walk off. Stay in that room, let them calm down. Let them calm down. Y'all in an argument. You know what? Go over there. I'm going to go over here, calm down, and we'll come back. That's how it's supposed to be done. It's the right way to do it. Because see, arguments, I'm going to tell you like this. Arguments aren't always bad. Sometimes you need to have an argument. Now, the meaningless arguments are the ones where there's a situation and you guys argue about it and you guys don't come up with no solution to fix it. So that becomes another never-ending argument. It's going to become an argument that's going to happen again because you guys didn't come up with no solution. But a productive argument, those are good in a relationship. Why? Because you both disagree on something and you argue about it. Even if it comes to yelling or whatever, y'all argue about it, but you guys come up with a solution how to fix it. You guys are arguing about this certain topic, and you argue, and nothing gets done. That's meaningless. No solution to fix it, nothing. It's a meaningless argument. But there are arguments in this world that you're going to have. You're going to argue, and you guys come up with a solution on how to fix it so that argument never happens again. Those are productive arguments. There's no such thing as a pure foot. There's no such thing as a flawless relationship. There's going to be arguments. But there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. The wrong way is you argue about something and don't come up with no solution to fix that problem. Productive argument is you guys argue about something, but you guys come up with a solution on how to fix it. And you both, and when someone loves you, and you guys have an argument and you come up with a solution, okay, this is what we need to do so this don't happen again, or this is what we're going to do. And the person takes action and actually does that. They both take the steps that are needed so this argument never happens again. Man, God finds favor on that. God finds favor because God looking at it these people arguing about that same shit you guys did. They ain't coming up with no solution. They just arguing. Same argument for 30 years already. Ain't coming up with no solution. But this couple right here that argued about it, it was loud. I heard all that shit yelling up here. All these angels, we heard all that shit. But they came up with a solution. And now God and them angels ain't going to hear that argument again. They found favor on that. They found favor because you guys did it right. You guys had a disagreement. And you guys came up with a solution. And you actually took the steps and the actions needed to not have that argument again. Angels gonna clap for you. You're gonna be blessed. You're gonna be blessed. Go talk to a couple who got in an argument about something, and they actually said, after this man, this is what we need to do, and they actually did that, and see how much beauty came out of that argument. Yeah, right way to do things and the wrong way to do things, y'all. So all you fathers out there, teach your sons, man, how to Dougie. Teach your sons how to be cheesy and dorky and silly. And teach your sons not to be ashamed of being dorky and silly in front. That's how you know when a motherfucker loves you, he don't care who around. That's him. Me. Act silly, dorky, I don't give a fuck who's around. Tupac himself could be right there. I'm gonna act silly in front of my girl. Why? Because I don't know how to do anything different. That's me. I'm me. That's me, myself. I be myself all the time. Everywhere I go, I'm myself. Sonia leaves me today, guess what? I'm still going to be this same type of person. Laughing, joking, because that's me. That is the authentic self. There's a lot of people right now, they man leave them, and that's still going to be them. They still going to be good-hearted women, because that's them. That's who they are at heart. And when you are someone at heart, you can't be nobody else. You can't be nobody else but self. And there's a lot of men who are not themselves when they're with their woman. And this is how you know. If you were a man, and at home, he's all lovey-dovey, he's all dovey, but as soon as one of his homeboys come around, he's a totally different person. I saw it all the time with my friends. I saw that shit all the time with my fucking friends, man. And with people that are strangers, they act like this way. And then when they go come around, The girls look, and the women know. Women know what I'm talking about. You got these men who act all like this at home. But once someone come around, they totally, it's like you don't even know the person no more. And the same go with women. You got women that are like this and this and this at home, and as soon as somebody come around, it's like you don't even know this woman no more. A cute guy come around and she done let your hand go, and all she acting all different, switching up on you. Watch out for those. Those are the ones you need because they that's not you. You faking it. You a faker. Because a motherfucker who's really about who he is, and that's who he is, he's like that all the time. In public, you got these men all hugged up on their girls at home, and as soon as they go out in public, they don't even hold a woman's hand. They walk off on her. What? Don't hold the door open for her. No, they don't know how to treat no woman, man. You see this shit in the world. They don't know how to treat a woman. And a lot of them because they weren't taught, but a lot of them because they just don't want to do it. They faking out there. They got men and women doing it. They faking. Because a person who is really, that's how he is, or that's how she is, she or he gonna be that way. No matter who's around. No matter who's around. Those are that's the type of man I want my daughter with. I want my daughter with somebody who shows her all this love and attention, and as soon as his friends come around, he act like he's just so hard. That ain't even him. Fake ass fool. And then you got them women doing the same thing, man. The proof is in the pudding, y'all. The fruit a tree bears. Always remember, man, orange trees don't produce apples. They don't. Lemon trees don't produce bananas. The fruit a tree bears, man. Says it all. A good man is a good man all the time, no matter if his friends around, no matter if strangers around, no matter if the fucking most gangster motherfucker around, it don't matter. Because me, I could sit right here listen to this Christian music. I could sit right here listen to Taylor Swift. I could go down the street banging to fucking pump up the jam, pump it up while the beat is pumping. Yeah, cruise around jamming to Return of the Innocents. All that. And someone disrespect me, I get so Tupac on their bitch ass like this. Because that's who I am at heart as well. You don't matter, I don't want to listen to that. That's some pussy ass music. Go on, man. I'll jam out to Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift. Radio banging loud than a bitch. That don't mean I'm a hoe. I'll get out the car, break your bitch ass jaw, jamming to some Taylor Swift. Yeah. And my baby cruising all over the city, jamming to some motherfucking sissy music. I'll get out and beat your bitch ass like some Tupac shit. And that's the type of man I want my woman with. Because that's a real man right there. All these motherfuckers think, I need to listen to rap all day. That makes me hard. Hey, baby, get your bitch ass home, man. I'll turn up the fucking radio on some Lady Gaga if I have to with my baby cruising everywhere. That don't make you who you are. You think Mafia, the people who were in the Mafia, Tupac wasn't around during those days? You think the motherfuckers are chopping bodies up, man. Listening to some symphony music. People think that the music define a man. Men think, I gotta listen to this. Those are the insecure ones, man. I learned it in prison. I learned that the ones in prison who walk around all hard, they're the ones that is the most weak. Why? Because they feel they're insecure about them. They feel they have to put up this persona. I used to say the tuxedos. You got these motherfuckers who walk around, they have to put on a tuxedo. It's a persona. Tuxedo ass motherfuckers is what I used to call them. These tuxedo ass motherfuckers think they have to walk around like they just so fucking hard and jamming to this all the time. Rah, rah, rah. Those are the weakest motherfuckers. Bark louder than the bite. But the ones that are quiet, walking around quiet, humble, boom. Those are the ones you need to watch out for. The ones that walk around, they just calm, cool, calm, collective. Those are the ones you need to watch out for. The ones that are all lovey-dovey with their girl in public, those are the ones you need to watch out for, man. Because they know, yeah, I'm lovey-dovey like that, but in 0 to 100, this quick. A motherfucker who knows he's a gangster, don't need to walk around like motherfucker who know who he is at heart don't need to proclaim it to the world. They know. They hugged up on their girl all day. They loving their man. It's what it is, man. It's what it is, and vice versa. It's vice versa. When a person is who they are, they're that person all the time. And a good-hearted person is gonna be a good-hearted person all the time. I see this person. I'm always known to uplift people. I see someone down, I tell them something to lift them up. And what becomes a problem is when a man is married. Now that I'm married in a relationship, if I see a woman and she in need or something, I can't go and help her or comfort her with words. Why? Because then I'm looked at bad. I'm looked at, oh, look at he's married. Shit. Who gonna tell this woman to uplift this woman? Nobody. That don't mean I'm trying to fuck her. And vice versa. When a woman is with a man, she sees someone and she can't help no man. Because then everybody thinks she's trying to fuck him. That's what it is. That's how it is. People will look at you like you a bad person. So that means motherfuckers like me have to be single for the rest of their life. In order to help people and be righteous, and you gotta be single. Boom. You can't be with nobody, because then you can't help no girl. Well, all them therapists. What about them counselors and them doctors? A female doctor, since you a female doctor, you can't work on no man. You can't treat no man. You a therapist, you can't talk to no counsel no man. And a male therapist, he can't counsel no woman. Because he's married and he can't talk to no woman. Or else he's an evil man. If you married, you can't talk to no woman unless you're an evil man. That's how the eyes of the world look at it. God ain't. God knows the intentions. It's all about the intention. No one else might know the intention. God knows. God knows what you got going on. God knows it all, man. That's why you be you. If your intentions are pure, you be you. Because God knows what you got going on. Why you helping this person or that person? Uplifting this person, uplifting that person. You be you. Only God could judge you. Only God really knows what you got going on. Why you even doing this? What's your purpose? What's your motive? God knows it. Don't worry about what anybody else says about you. Now, if you want some devious shit, God know. God gonna strike you down. God gonna strike you down in his own way. But a good person is a good person to everybody. So a good husband, good-hearted husband, and a good-hearted woman, they're good-hearted. No matter who crosses their path, they're going to be a good-hearted. I used to get with hoes. Everybody knew. Look, like how they used to tell Jesus, if you were a prophet, you would know what type of woman you with. If you was a Messiah, you would know who Mary is. Yeah, good-hearted people are good-hearted people to everybody. Anybody who crosses their path, they going to treat with respect and kindness. Anybody. Why? Because they don't know how to be fucked up people. They don't know how to be disrespectful. They don't know how to be rude. Got these women and men walking around, that is what they are. They're rude to everybody because that's who they are. That's what they are. They're rude, disrespectful, ignorant people. That's what they are. And for them, and it's hard for them. It is extremely hard for them to be good to anybody because that's not them. That's not who they are at heart. They're rude, disrespectful, evil people. And they're like that to only selected few. That's how you know that. That's how they are. Because a good-hearted person is good to everybody and anybody. Doesn't judge nobody. Talks with respect to everybody. They don't know how to do it no other way. That's how you know it's a good-hearted person. A faker, tell you a faker. A faker is only good to certain people. They're even faking with them. They're even faking to the ones that they're good to. They're good to these people, and then these people that are mean and ugly and rude. A good person is good to everybody. A respectful person at heart is respectful to everybody. That's why Jesus said, what good is you doing a good deed to a friend? Even evil people do that. Jesus said that. Even evil people, even wicked people are good to their friends and people they know. No, man. Rise and shine, man. Good-hearted people are good to anybody who crosses their path. Doesn't matter their race, doesn't matter their weight, doesn't matter their culture, their background, nothing. Good-hearted person is good to everyone who crosses their path. And what's sad is those type of people get fucked over by damn near everybody that crosses their path. Because people take kindness for weakness all the time. People try to scam on the good-hearted people. Them hateful people ain't getting scammed. What? They're fucked up. But good-hearted people get fucked over, get played for fools all the time. Good-hearted people get played for a fool all the time. Because they're good to everybody, even to those who don't deserve it. Because they don't know how to be nothing else. That's who they are at heart. They go to everybody and anybody with an open heart. And when you do that in this world, you're going to end up with the short end of the stick all the time, man. Until you find a person that's just like you. When you find that person, you hold on to them. Because they're the most rare people on earth. You got a better chance of going and hitting the lottery than finding a good person right now. You got a better chance of going and hitting the fucking Powerball than finding a good person who's good, really, genuinely good to everybody. Not just the selected people who they want to be good to. Jesus warns you about those people. Be careful for those who are good to just these people, to their friends. Because even wicked people do that. Jesus said that, man. That's what Jesus said. Yes. Even a wicked person is good to his friends. But let a wicked person be good to someone else. Even a wicked person will help his friend, but a wicked person won't help no homeless person. They'll talk bad about that person, make fun of that person, judge that person. A good-hearted person ain't gonna do that. A good-hearted person will help not just his friend, his family. He gonna help a stranger. He gonna help the homeless. He gonna help this person that everybody thinks ain't shit. Yo, Luke, why you buying roses for that girl? This is it. Man, she's a hoe. She done fucked everybody. That's how my grandpa taught me, man. You treat every woman with respect. You treat all women. They all good. It's just a lot of them are lost. And why maybe a lot of them hoes out there are hoes because no, they never even felt real love. Because when a woman feels real love, it'll change them. Love, man, is powerful. There's a lot of these women running around doing what they're doing because they haven't met a man who loves them the right way. There's a lot of men going around doing all this shit because they haven't met a girl who truly loves them and gives all their time and attention to them. Love is powerful, man. A lot of these people, they get in with these men and women, they get in with people that they don't love them. Love shows. Love, you gonna know someone loves you when they love you. When someone loves you, you gonna know it. But these men and women, they get in with people they haven't felt it. Because when you feel it, man, the women know. When they in love, what they feel. But what they feel, they try to, and they're giving it to somebody who ain't giving that same love back. And that's what makes them think, man, love ain't real. They just loving the wrong ones. A lot of men, they give all their love to a woman, and she don't give none of it back because he giving it to the wrong one. You're supposed to love. I think this is all. Okay, baby. You're supposed to love, man. Love will change a person. Love will change a person. But all you men and women need to wake up. If you giving all your all to somebody and they ain't giving their all to you, they don't love you. It's just clear as day. The proof is in the pudding. When you love someone, you give all your time, all your attention. Woo, 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 woo. But when they don't give it back to you, it hurts. When you making all these sacrifices for this person, and they not making no sacrifice for you, that shit hurts. That shit motherfucking hurts, y'all. You women out there know, and you good men out there know. There's some out there, and they getting walked on. Yo, just like all the good women get walked on all over, good men get walked on all over by the ones they with too, because they got some good-hearted men who are women who walk all over them. Don't give them no time, no attention, no love, no affection, no nothing. When you love somebody, love will change you. When you actually feel that love. Oh, love ain't real, love ain't real. The people that are going around saying love ain't real, it's because they never met the right one. Love is real. You got to find the right one. So shout out to all y'all who teach your kids how to love. Shout out to all you good-hearted people. Keep being good-hearted, no matter how many fucked up people you walk into their lives. Because God will restore what people destroy. If people try to destroy you, God gonna protect you. God puts good-hearted people with fucked up people sometimes, because God hopes that this good-hearted person could change this person. And if he or she can't change this person, God will take that person and give it to somebody else. It says it in the Bible. If I give you something and you do not take care of it and maintain, I will take that land. Well, he's not talking just about land. Whatever God gives to people or a town or whatever, land, I give you this. See what you do with it. You don't take, he takes it, gives it to somebody else. It's all throughout the Bible. But that's what God does. God finds favor on the wicked. He will bless the wicked, amen. Boom, hopefully you change. I'm going to give you this. And see you, boom, you don't do it. He will take it, give it to somebody else who deserves it. That's just how it is. That's how it is, man. Good-hearted people have the power to change a fucked up person. That's why God puts good-hearted people with fucked up people in hopes that this person can change this person. I hope this person can change this person. I'm going to give this person who thinks there's no such thing as love, I'm going to give this person a good-hearted person to show them that love is real, love does exist. But there's some people in this world, like literally men and women, they don't want love. And those are the ones you need to watch out for. There's men and women in this world right now, they do not want love. They don't. They just want sex. That's it. They don't want love. Love, fuck that. I want to fuck this girl. Love, I don't want love. I want to fuck that guy. He gonna give me this. He gonna give me that. He gonna give me this. Yeah, they don't want love. They want a good time. There's a lot of women and men going out to these clubs, to these bars, to all these places where people aren't looking for love. They're looking for a good time. And you're putting yourself in danger. Good-hearted people are putting themselves in danger when they go to those places. The people ain't looking for love. You're looking for love in the wrong places. That's where that saying comes from. In a world full of people who are looking for love in the wrong places. You can't find sharks in the desert. You cannot find eagles underwater in the deep blue sea. You can't find dolphins in the sky. Yeah, that's just what it is. Everybody looking for love in all the wrong places. And then they want to cry about it when they come back empty-handed. You ain't looking for love in a club where everybody's just out there trying to get drunk and party and fucked up, menaging. That where you're looking for love? God. And now you want to come and say there ain't no God, there ain't no love, because there is. You just lost. You're looking in the wrong places. And you're looking in the wrong ones. Good-hearted people are good to everybody and anybody who crosses their path. They don't know how to be nothing else. But they will seclude themselves. You women know. Good-hearted women know. Sonya secluded herself for years. Good-hearted women. Look how many women don't go nowhere. They just stay home with their kids or stay home by themselves. They seclude themselves. Good-hearted people will seclude themselves away from everybody. They will shield themselves, but they won't treat people bad. Good-hearted people, they don't know how to treat people bad. So they avoid everybody. They avoid everybody. That's what good-hearted people. That's the way. That's the harsh, I would say. That's as bad as they can be. That's as bad as they could be to somebody. Is avoid them. Avoid everybody. Good-hearted people, after being hurt for so long, they will avoid everybody. They won't talk to nobody. They change their number. They do all type of shit because they seclude themselves and they put themselves in a shield and they block themselves off from the world. Fucked up people don't do that. They go around hurting everyone, unleashing their anger on the world. Good-hearted people seclude themselves and avoid everything. But the heart in them is always looking for love. So it's like they're peeking over. They're always looking, but they're scared, like a cat that you see when they want to go out, but they're scared because they done already been hurt so much. So they just sit back and they always looking. But they see. They already know because they done been down. They know what to look for and what to look out for, to watch out for. Red flags are red flags for a reason. So, happy Dia de los Muertos. Drink this cup for you, Grandma and Grandpa. Because every morning I used to make them a cup of coffee and we would sit right there and drink coffee and talk. And they would tell me how much I was messing up. Why'd you come in so late last night, Luke? I know, Grandpa. Sorry. You were with those good girls. That's what he used to call it. You were with those good girls, weren't you? Yeah, we were out there, Popes. Hi, Lucas, and Grandma right there. You're gonna learn, Lucas. You're gonna learn. So, rest in peace, Grandma and Grandpa. And all y'all who have deceased loved ones. Rest in peace, father-in-law. That's how we do it, man. Honor your deceased loved ones, man. Because even though they gone, love never dies. That's an energy that cannot die. It's alive and well. It's alive and well. So, shout out to all y'all who honor your mother and father and honor your past loved ones. Because they always right there with you. Don't ever think they're not. Don't ever think they're not, man. And today is one of the days that we're supposed to honor them. Sit down, make a cup of coffee. Go. Nobody needs to see you talking to your deceased loved ones. Go. Seclude yourself. They used to drink coffee, pour a cup, and sit there. Put a picture right there. Put a picture of your past loved ones right there. And light a candle. And put a cup of water or a cup of coffee that they used to, even if it was a beer. Crack open a beer, sit around. You ain't got to drink it. Crack it open, sit right there with the picture. Boom. Call them by name. Call them by name. Got to say it 3 times. And just sit there and talk to them. And you're going to cry. And when you cry, you're going to know they're right there. You're going to feel that's their spirit. You're going to feel it. It's going to overwhelm you like the Holy Spirit when they pray to Jesus and people just start breaking down in tears because he's there. His presence is so strong that you broke down. And that's how it is with your loved ones, man. You sit down, you put the picture right there, you light the candle, boom, put some water right there, cup of coffee, come sit here, come sit. I call you, boom. Rodolfo Flores Pineda Sr., Rodolfo Flores Pineda Sr., Rodolfo Flores Pineda Sr. What's up, Popies? Miss you. Miss you, Grandpa. Sit. They listen. They're right here. Rest in peace. Much love to everybody.